चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारी। बरनौ रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायक फल चारी। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवारी सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन बिराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा बिराजे कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा बिकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि संभाई। सहस बदन तुम्हरो जस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिग पाल जहाते कभी कोबिद कहि सके कहते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाए राजपत दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्त्र जो जन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मैली मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे तीनों लोक हाकते कापे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग प्रताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हरे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुमरे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न धरहि, हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करहि। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ करे कोई, छूटहि बंधि महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होए सिद्ध साकी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय मह डेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसो सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो रे भाई सब संतन की जय। जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्ण, जय हनुमान. Now we were on the 16th verse, right? And the 16th verse is like the essence of the entire Ved, Puran, Upanishad. If you understand this, there is nothing more to understand actually. All that we do is to come to this understanding of this verse. And again, let's repeat. What is it saying? It is saying, Nasato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate satah. Nasato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate satah. Ubhayorapi drishtonta stattvanyosttattvadarshibihi. Ubhayorapi drishtonta stattvanyosttattvadarshibihi. Stattvadarshibihi or tattvadarshibihi. So it is saying Sat. Again, as we said, we are not going to say truth or real. We are going to use Sat, Asat and Mithya. There is no exact word that can replace these three words. Sat, Asat and Mithya. And what is it saying? सत का कभी नाश नहीं होता और उसका कभी अभाव नहीं होता. इट इज ऑलवेज देयर, राइट? सत था, है और रहेगा. एंड व्हाट इज असत? राइट? जो सत नहीं है वो कभी होता ही नहीं है. इट इज नेवर कम इन टू एग्जिस्टेंस. इट इज नॉट इन एग्जिस्टेंस. इट विल नेवर बी इन एग्जिस्टेंस. सो द तत्वदर्शी इज somebody who knows the essence of this entire creation. Who is the essence of this entire creation? Brahman. Brahm. And he, this Tattvadarshi Purush or this Tattvadarshi person, knows that Sat is always there and Asat is never there. And hence, in his drishti, knowing this, he does not sway. Because Arjun is swaying, right? He is getting upset. He is getting agitated by what is happening. But Sri Krishna, after explaining about Sharir, Shariri, about the infinite nature of this Atman and the temporary nature of the body, he is saying one thing very prominently, that all that you are whining about is false. It isn't there. So why are you crying? And before we ended the last session, we talked about Raja Janak and his dream, right? And he asked, ye sat ya wo sat? And what did Ashtavakraji say? He said, Rajan, tu hi sach. Tu hi sat. And when we see the procession, when somebody dies and passes away, when they are going, what do they say? जब अर्थी को ले जा रहे होते हैं, राम नाम सत्य है, प्रभु का नाम ही सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है, प्रभु का नाम ही सत्य है. And at that moment, we all have that anubhuti, we all have a realization of the transient and the false nature of this world and the eternal, permanent, divine, all-pervading, always present nature of the Lord. However, we shrug it off, right? And then we move on. हम भूल जाते हैं, right? Just like the goldfish, we forget. And then we move on with our life as if no realization ever happened. But if at that time, when the Samshan Vairagya takes us, and we are actually in that state where we understand that nothing in this world is Sat, only Hari, Shri Prabhu is Sat, what will happen then? We will also become Ramana Maharishi, Bhagwan Ramana Maharishi. That was the only thing that he held on to. It is said that when his father passed away, he was very broken. He was crying. And everybody told him, don't cry, don't cry. And he said, my father. He said, no, this is not your father. So he asked, where is my father? He said, your father left. What do you mean my father left? This body looks intact. The body, the eyes, the hands, everything is here. And you are saying this is the body of my father? Where is my father? Who is my father then? All this life, all this while I thought this is my father, and now you're saying this is something that belonged to my father. This is the body of my father. Then who is my father? And that realization, that query, he did not let that fire go off again. No matter what, he did not. He kept that fire burning and he kept asking himself, who am I? If that body was not my father, it belonged to my father, there is somebody else who was my father, right? In the same way, if this body is not me and it belongs to me, who is that me? Who is that me? And if who is that me is the question, then everything you look at should awaken the same question in your mind. Who are they? If they are not the body, they are not the mind, they are not the emotions. Who are they? That which we are asking, Koham, who am I? कहाँ से आए हैं? कौन है हम? Is the Tattva Bodh. वो तत्व है. And when somebody finds out what is that Tattva, nothing more is left after that. Nothing more. No anxiety. No upheavals. This simple statement, na sato vidyate bhavo na bhavo vidyate sataho. Or in Ramayana there is another statement which comes. It is also similar to this. When Lakshman ji asked Ramji, what is Maya? What did Ramji say? Main aru mor tor te Maya. Me, mine, you, yours is Maya. Because there is nothing else but Sat. When there is only one entity, there is only one, where is the question of me and yours and mine and thine? It's not there anymore, right? And this Tattvadarshi Purush, or this Tattvadarshi person, exists in this world. Over here, the knowledge is not to make Arjuna sannyasi or ask him to go to the jungle. No, Shri Krishna is stopping him, saying, Nahi, you have to fulfill your duties. But at the same time, have this both. Keep tattva, the tattva drishti. Arjun, don't get carried away by the forms and names. What are these forms and names? These are all mithya. देखिए, again I'll repeat. सत ब्रह्म है, right? एक ही है. असत जो है ही नहीं. For instance, the son of a barren woman, or a square circle, or the rabbit with a horn, they're not there. So the confusion is not between Brahm and that which does not exist, between Sat and Asat. It is this mithya that causes us all the problem. And mithya भी actually है नहीं, but वो लगती है कि है. Like in the last session we discussed, the ghost we see in a pole, or the snake we see in a rope, right? Or, for instance, the jewelries that we wear of gold, or the pot of mud, or probably the clothes that we wear, or the waves that we see, right? Now, one by one, what we have to do in order to reach the tattva is to do a cause and effect analysis, right? What is the cause? And keep removing it one by one. For instance, let's take the wave. It's very simple. If we remove the ocean or the water from the wave, would the wave exist? No, right? So, ocean, and for this example, we can say is, and the wave is not, right? Now, for instance, we take a shirt. If we remove the thread, right, will the shirt remain? No, the thread will remain. If we remove the yarn or the thread, what will remain? Cotton will remain. If we remove the cotton, what will remain? Nothing will remain of the shirt. Eventually, this cotton also becomes ash, right? So, the shirt is falsehood. It borrows its existence from something else. For instance, it is becoming something by taking from something. It does not have an intrinsic ability to be the way it is without the supporting elements. Like for instance, in this case, for example, we talked about a potato. A potato is not intrinsically hot in its nature. It borrows the heat. It borrowed the heat from the water, the boiling water borrowed the heat from the pan borrowed the heat from the fire, and the fire's intrinsic nature is heat. However, be it the pan or the water or the potato, they do not have the intrinsic nature of heat. Fire, till it is on, it is hot, isn't it? You switch it off, it is not there. But when it is there, it is hot. That is the quality of the fire. That is the intrinsic nature of the fire, whereas it is not the intrinsic nature of a potato. In the same way, keep on analyzing. Take anything for that matter. Take furniture in your hand, any piece of furniture, and say, okay, this chair, what is the chair? Chair? Mithya. Wood ke bina chair nahi ho sakti. Isn't it? Gold bangles. If you remove the gold from the gold bangles, assuming that it is pure, what will remain? Nothing. Right? If you remove the clay from the pot, clay pot, what will remain? Nothing. Ultimately, the clay pot, when broken, becomes clay again. This helps us understand that though there are so many different things made of pot, clay, yet the intrinsic, the underlying thing which is real is the clay. And this is a way of explaining. But because we see different forms and different names, we feel that they have an existence beyond their basic element. And that is the same with us. In fact, try to equate an individual with electronics. Now, for instance, there is a refrigerator and a heater, okay? Or there is a air conditioner and a heater. Both have different things to do. The air conditioner is supposed to cool and the heater is supposed to heat. Now, if I start frowning, like, no, you have to change, you have to do this, you have to cool, the heater is supposed to cool and the air conditioner is supposed to heat, and I start becoming upset about it and is it real? Is it right? No. This is their purpose, this is their purpose. But both are purposeless. Both cannot function without what? The electricity. Right? They are nothing without the electricity. Can a heater heat or air condition cool without that source of energy? Be it electricity, be it the solar energy. Is it possible? No. They have a function and they are doing that function. In life, if we start looking at everything around us from that perspective, then we will never get upset with anybody. We will never judge. We will never have bitterness in our heart. Why? Because we will understand that they are like this, but this is their function, the underlying thing. Within them, the Sat is something else. Right? And the Sat within each and every person is always Anand Swarup. Right? Electricity is the same no matter which equipment or appliance it flows through. In the same way, that Sat within all of us is that same. When we look at a necklace, there is the thread which joins it, right? The thread is running through each and every one of us. Otherwise, there cannot be a necklace. If you look at the carpet, there are so many pieces of thread woven together. Without that, is there a carpet? No. So the existence of all these elements is nothing without the underlying cause. And what is the underlying cause? That is an example of Sat. Ultimately, all these things, even the pot, is मिथ्या. ये सोचने वाली बात है. When we take this same logic and start analyzing us, sit down and think, what is that which has been watching everything? What is that which always is in me? There is something which is, isn't it? That is. When Ashtavakraji says, Rajan, tu hi Sat, or when Ramana Maharishi questions, who am I? They are indicating towards the same Sat. That is the Atman, that is the Brahman, that is that divine which is there present in all of us. Wo hi Sat. Baki sab mithya. Whatever we see through these eyes, the karmendriya or the gyanendriya, whatever we see, whatever we hear, whatever we touch, whatever we feel, whatever that is around us is nothing but mithya. है नहीं, पर ऐसा लग रहा है कि है. That is the problem, right? When something feels like it is there, but in reality it is not. So what is? That is. What is that? Tat Tvam Asi. Tat. That is it. For me to become like that, I have to realize and understand the isness. Is it possible? And then we'll say, how do we know that it is always there? Suppose it is very dark and you can't see anything, right? And there is light then. Light comes. And then suddenly what happens? The revelation happens, right? Okay, the hand is there because of the light. Now, can I ask you a question? Is it true that without the light, the hand did not exist? Hand existed, right? With or without the light being thrown on it, the hand existed. But we could see it because of the light. But that does not mean the hand was not. The hand was. The hand is there. In the same way, Sat is there in all of us. Sat is, everything else is not. Sat is, everything else is not. What is it? Isness of the Sat that we have to realize. And Arjun over here, just like all of us, is getting lost in the names and forms. What are these names and forms? They are the ones which are used by Maya to confuse us. What is Maya? मैं और उमोर तोड़ते Maya? Me, mine, you, yours. There's various names and forms that we see. The differences that we create is Maya. It is Mithya. Sat is, right? Each one of us is nothing but Sat. कहते हैं ना, किससे बांधू बैर जगत में कोई नहीं पराया, हर मानव में प्रतिबिंब लेकर उसी ब्रह्म की छाया. जैसे माला के मनकों में केवल अंक पिरोया, उसी भांति प्रति व्यक्ति में वही ब्रह्म है सोया. Yes. So the minute one understands the essence, tell me very clearly, what else remains? All our anxiety, all anger, all frustration, jealousy, all our vices is only because of the difference, is only because of name and form. The minute we remove the name and form and become a Tattvadarshi, become the knower of that who? Brahm. बस, that's it. फिर ये जो भेदभाव है ना, मेरा तेरा, हमारे लिए करना है, हमारे बच्चे, सभी जब हमारे हो गए, सभी जब प्रभु हो गए, फिर क्या बचा? सोचिए, ये विचार करने योग्य बात है. पोथा पढ़ पढ़ जग मुआ, पंडित भया न कोई, ढाई आकर प्रेम के पढ़े सो पंडित होई. कबीरदास जी ने यही कह दिया कि कितने भी पोथे पढ़ लो आप, कितने भी ग्रंथ पढ़ लो, कुछ भी कर लो, जब ये सीधी सी बात आपके हृदय में नहीं उतरी, तो कोई मतलब ही नहीं रहा आपके ग्रंथ पाठ का, आपकी पूजा पाठ का. What is the purpose of all the sadhana which Arjun did when duality was still there? पहले there was the duality कि I am going to fight with my enemies, right? Now Shri Krishna very smartly said, बेटे तुम्हारे enemies कहाँ हैं? मेरे दोस्त सभी तो तुम्हारे हैं, right? See, first he was initially in the first chapter we realize the tremor happened. Before the tremor happened, before that his heart sank, he said, take me to the battle. I want to see what they are doing and they are against us. It is they against we, right? It was we, me and them. मैं और वो. Shri Krishna very beautifully, he has a way, right? वो चंचल है एकदम. Beautifully he said, अर्जुन मैं और तुम कहाँ हूँ? सभी तुम्हारे हैं. This is Krishna talking to us. It is not that this is my child, this is my family, this is my boundary, this is my country. कुछ नहीं है. Ultimately everything, everybody is mine. Why? Because अभी नहीं. Everybody is mine. Now, the minute Arjun realized that yes, true, everybody is mine. On this side of the army and on that side of the army, everybody is mine only. Right? So at that time, Arjun got worried. He got so upset. He had tremors running through him. He said, I cannot fight with mine. See, he was okay to fight till the realization of me and you was there, because it's easy to kill somebody else or, to ignore the suffering of somebody else, right? When somebody else is starving, you'll say, it's a good coffee table discussion where you say, yes, there is so much of hunger in Somalia and all that, and then you leave it at that. But shall we bring that hunger to your house? And suppose your child is starving, then what will you do? You will go out of your way. If needed, you'll sell yourself to feed your child, right? This difference of me and them makes one heartless, right? कि मैं हूं और they हैं, their suffering, their problem. Nowadays, many people tell me you have to take care of your family before attending to somebody else. But can I ask a simple question? Where is my family? I did not know, because for me, everybody is my family. So, where? हाँ, सो दैट इज द डिफरेंस ना. दैट इज योर दृष्टिकोण. आपके दृष्टिकोण में एक हम है और एक तुम हो. हमारी दृष्टिकोण में सभी हम हो गए. एंड दिस इज द एसेंस ऑफ ऑल द वेदांत, ऑल द स्क्रिप्चर्स. एवरीथिंग इज योर्स, एवरीथिंग इज यू, एवरीथिंग इज ईश्वर एंड ब्रह्म. That is all that is to it. So when Shri Krishna said everybody is yours, another kind of tremor happened, because that everybody is mine and the definition of everybody is mine was not understood by Arjun. When Krishna said everybody is yours, Arjun saw everybody as his, and he had what was given, attachment came forth, right? हाय मेरे लोग, अब उनको तकलीफ होगी तो और ज़्यादा दुख होगा. Right? A child drowns somewhere else. You read it in the newspaper. Tomorrow you forget. Your child drowns. Then see what happens. Because attachment is not there, right? Somebody else's house burns. It's news. Your house burns. You are shattered. So attachment. So now Arjun faced the problem of attachment. Attachment is a big vice. It is not a strength and it is not a quality. It is a problem. And mind you, attachment and love are different. Don't mix them at all. So now Arjun is upset because his attachment has taken over, and attachment makes one weak and selfish. It is okay to kill somebody else, but now that you're telling me that they are all mine, I do not want to kill. Now, Shri Krishna is taking Arjun beyond the name and form. He's saying, Arjun, why is there attachment? Why is there weakness? Because you're looking at the name and form, right? Now move beyond the name and form and look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Everything, everyone, whether tangible, intangible, living, non-living, has that in it. प्रभु सब में है और सब में ही तो प्रभु है. तो that is what he's saying. कि now you are crying because of attachment, because you feel that when you kill this body, when this name does not exist anymore, the existence of that entity is gone. But Arjun, there is something that you need to understand. This name and form to which you are so attached to is mithya. ये तो दिख रहा है पर है नहीं. मूल तो कुछ और है. उसका तत्व देखो, उसका आत्मन देखो. वो तो इट इज नेवर डिस्ट्रॉयड, इट इज ऑलवेज देयर, है ना. दैट इज व्हाट रमणा महर्षि और राजा जनक और ओवर हियर अष्टवक्र जी आर इंडिकेटिंग टुवर्ड्स दैट इटर्नल थिंग. तू ही सच मतलब ये नहीं कि this body and this mind and these emotions. In fact, it is said by sages that assuming yourself to be the body, mind, emotions and intellect and everything is wrong. It is a sin. You are living, you are present in the body. You are not the body. It is just like a cloth, piece of cloth. So Shri Krishna has been telling, ki see, the body and the form was not there before. The body and the form is not going to be there later. And even today, it is changing so rapidly that this body and the form is dying every minute. We all know that the cells keep changing all the time, right? The cells die and new cells are formed. And it is said that a human or animal, everybody has a new form. Eventually, fully, everything is replaced by the new cells. And it is happening so rapidly. Just like in a movie, we do not know there are various clips, isn't it? It is happening so rapidly that we feel that it is a continuation. But no, it is not. In the same way with us. So that which was not there, that which is not there and is rapidly changing, and that will not be there is not Sat. It is not a Sat because you feel it is there, but it is not. अल्टीमेटली तो वो असत ही है. But for our explanation, they are saying this is mithya. Mithya. And mithya is the cause of all our suffering. जो भी विकार हमारे में है ना, all these vices are because of mithya. The minute we are able to break through the shackles of mithya, right? Brahma Sat, Jagat Mithya. When we are able to break free from the shackles of falsehood, we realize that everything is but that. It is hard to comprehend, right? It is hard. But just because it is hard to comprehend, it does not mean that we do not try to make an effort. And trust me, when you sit down with yourself and keep repeating this to yourself, Nasato vidyate bhavo na bhavo vidyate satah. Nasato vidyate bhavo na bhavo vidyate satah. That which is will never go out of existence, and that which is not is never going to come into existence. It never was, it never will come into existence. That which is never goes out of existence, and that which goes out of existence never is. So this name, form, body is mithya. And just imagine, the minute we change our outlook, the minute Arjun will change his outlook, and when he looks at everybody as that Sat which cannot be destroyed, and he accepts that this body and form has to go eventually, won't he become courageous again? Won't the attachment vanish? And won't that attachment be replaced by divine love? Because then he will see Prabhu in everything, everyone. And just imagine for once, a person who is able to rise beyond मैं अरु मोर तोरते Maya, rise beyond Maya, rise beyond Mithya. How would that person be? How would that person be? That person would be the most loving person in this world. Why? Because for him, he has risen beyond names and forms, and all he sees is Hari, Shri Hari and his Leela. And then when that person acts in this world, his actions are going to be totally unbiased. He will face the situation without getting totally sucked into it. बिल्कुल नहीं. कर्म करेगा वो. See, a Tattvadarshi and a normal person who does not have Tattva Darshan, who does not know Brahman, both live and act in this world. Right? There won't be any difference between their actions and your actions. However, their drishti will be different. He will be cooking, you will be cooking. He will be going to office, you will be going to office. He will be taking care of children, you will be taking care of his children, your children. So he will be earning a living, you will be earning a living. But that person will be unruffled. हमेशा सम, हमेशा स्थित. अपने शरीर में भी तकलीफ है तो भी ठीक है, दूसरे के शरीर में तकलीफ है तो सेवा करेगा, किंतु धीर और स्थिर रहेगा. See, this agony, sorrow, depression, why does this happen? It happens when we start associating with the name and form. When does the game of expectation and ego take over? When we start associating with the name and form. But suppose we move beyond the name and form and look at the divine doing his leela, क्या होगा? ना किसी से क्रोध होगा, ना किसी से ज़्यादा आसक्ति होगी. राइट? ना राग होगा, ना द्वेष होगा, ना हमारे में बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी की उत्पत्ति होगी और ना ही हम दुख में डूबेंगे. Because we will know that this world is just a play. And the actor is doing a very good job. It is a play. It is a play. Lights off, play khatam. So over here, Ashtavakra said, तू ही सच. अब ये तू क्या है? Rajan, तू ही सच. So again we have understood that the Satya is what? That which is within us. Sat, Brahman, or Brahm, not this Sharir. So when that is Sat, everything else is Khatam, Asat. Let me just take a child story, and probably this beautiful thing will help us clear our doubts, because there is no end to explaining it. इसका अनुभव होना ज़रूरी है, right? When somebody keeps explaining to you as to what sugar is, it is difficult to comprehend, right? But if somebody takes a spoon of sugar and puts it into your mouth, you'll say, this is sugar. There no words are needed, right? No explanation is needed. Words have a certain capacity. Beyond a point, it is all here in our heart. We have to experience it. And to experience it, हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? We'll have to walk in faith. बार बार रिमाइंड करो अपने आप को. ना सतो विद्यते भावो न भावो विद्यते सत. Whenever something actually disturbs us, tell yourself, ना सतो विद्यते भावो न भावो विद्यते सत. कुछ भी सत नहीं है, सिर्फ मेरे प्रभु ही सत है, और ये सब उनकी लीला है. ठाकुर जी खेल रहे हैं. If somebody is mean to you also, you'll forgive. Will you have a grudge against your God or your Lord? No. So the story goes that God was very lonely. We all know, right, how creation happened. And he said, no, I want to experience love. I want to meet people. I want to talk to people. I want to interact. I want to have a life, according to God. He wanted to socialize. So he said, okay, so what do I do? He became many. Now this is one more thing which we have to remember. Ye jagat, God did not take something else, okay? There is no material from outside that God took to make this world. He made this world from himself, because what is? Sat to ek hi hai. There is nothing else beyond this Sat. Right? A simple example would be when a spider makes his web. How? The spider takes out something from its own mouth and spins a web, right? It does not take material from outside to make his web. In the same way, and in a very, Prabhu becomes everything. So now Prabhu says, कि I want to experience being with others. So now the Lord multiplied himself, right? And he became many. He became you, he became me, he became our children, he became our enemies, he became whoever you hate or love, right? He became the things. He became the trees. He became the birds and the animals. He became the ocean and the clouds. He became the star and the moons. He became everything. What an artist and what an actor. And he was so good at it. He was so amazing at what he was doing. His acting was so perfect that that divine God only forgot that it is him. His acting was so perfect, so amazing, that that divine Lord only forgot that everything was him. He got so caught up in his acting. He got so caught up in his acting. Just like you, the divine Lord, and me, the divine Lord, have forgotten what we are. Rajan, tu hi sat. This is how the explanation of this verse goes. And Shri Krishna is trying to tell Arjun, look beyond the name and form. These people that are there in front of you were not there before. Even now they are not there, because there is so much of change rapidly happening. And later on also they won't be there. Whether you kill them or not, right? They will perish eventually. It is already determined. So why are you giving yourself so much of weightage? What you think that it is you who can save them and you who can destroy them? Again, this is a very important point. When do the upheavals happen? When we feel that we are doing. जब हमें कर्ता भाव आ जाता है, पर क्या हम करता है? नहीं. करता कौन? वही. कौन? वो जिसको हम सत बोलते हैं. Are we the doers? No. हमारे इच्छा से तो एक पत्ता भी हम नहीं हिला सकते. This is the false ego. इसे कहते हैं मिथ्या. हमें भ्रम है कि हम कर रहे हैं. It is like the puppet show. Have you seen the puppet show? I'll try to explain with the puppet show also. When the puppets are being moved by the puppeteer, right? He's moving the puppets and all that. And what, for a minute, if the puppet thinks that it is him who is doing the dance, it is him who is doing the movements, it is him who is dancing so beautifully. Is it right or is it wrong? It is mithya. We are the puppets in the hands of that divine. वो सत है, बाकी सब मिथ्या है. हम करने वाले कुछ नहीं हैं. बट हमारे में कर्ता भाव इतना प्रबल हो जाता है कि बस, and then we get agonized, we get agitated because we feel we are doing. That's Sat. Right? He existed without this body and form of mine. He's going to be there when this body and form of mine is gone. He is there right now. He does not need me or you. Arjun, don't think you are so important. कि तुम्हारे होने से ही बैटल होगा और तुम्हारे होने से ही जंग खत्म हो जाएगी या तुम्हारे ना लड़ने से ये लोग बच जाएंगे. कृष्ण इज इनडायरेक्टली कॉलिंग हिम मूर्ख. इतनी तप, इतनी साधना, and you have been able to control your senses also. Why is this delusion still there? Why? Because you did not understand the tattva. We did not understand the tattva, essence. As I always say, it is not walking which is important. It is not your speed which is important. Yes, you might say, but what is the point of walking in speed in the wrong direction? And that is what we mostly do. We mostly do. So Shri Krishna is trying to correct Arjun's direction. Arjun sadhana ki, Arjun में ताकत बहुत है. He is a patra, but he's not sthit. Over there, just imagine Dronacharya and Bhishma Pitama, Kripacharya, all of them. Why isn't Shri Krishna giving this gyan to them? Because they know this tattva gyan. They are tattvadarshi. They are tattvadarshi. उनको ये ज्ञान है कि सब माया है, सब मिथ्या है. अर्जुन को अभी ये ज्ञान होना बाकी है. So that is why we say, right, you could be the biggest yogis, biggest Hatha yogi, biggest Kriya yogi. You could have actually conquered all the siddhis and the riddhis. But if you do not have tattva gyan, what is the use? What is the use? And again Shri Krishna says, Tattvadarshi. The people who are Tattvadarshi know that all this is but a dream. And then they stop playing this game. Maya hai na? If you do not want Maya to totally overwhelm you, right? So what do? You stop playing the game. It is not that you run away from Maya. कहाँ जाओगे? संसार तो माया ही है ना? And जाने की कहीं ज़रूरत भी नहीं है. Because तत्वदर्शियों को पता होता है कि सब में वही ठाकुर जी विराजमान है. Right? तो when they change their outlook, when they stop playing this game, when they go beyond me and mine, you and yours, when they stop being deluded by mithya, when they acknowledge what is asatya and when they focus on sat, when they discard mithya, when they know what is asat and when they focus on sat, they become sthir, स्थित हो जाते हैं. Just like in a movie, you do not cry after the movie. ठीक है, some emotional people do who get attached to it. It's a movie. ये जिंदगी भी एक मूवी है. किससे क्यों इतना परेशान होना है? इसी के लिए कहते हैं ना जग छोड़ो ना हरि भूलो. दिस इज द मूल थिंग. ना जग छोड़ो ना हरि भूलो, करम कर जिंदगानी में, जियो दुनिया में जो वैसे, जियो दुनिया में जो जैसे कमल रहता है पानी में. ना जग छोड़ो ना हरि भूलो, करम कर जिंदगानी में, जियो दुनिया में यो जैसे कमल रहता है पानी में. अर्जुन, धनुष उठाओ, लड़ो, पर ये याद रखो करता तुम नहीं हो, करता तो मैं हूं. कौन? सत. सत. You know, we cannot say one simple last thing. We cannot say that darkness is, right? Can we say that? No, right? When the light comes, darkness disappears. When the light gets extinguished, it becomes dark. But is darkness there? No. Light is. Right? Light is. In the absence of the knowledge, we get deluded, Maya and Mithya takes over. And when we have this Tattva Darshan, when we have the Sattva Bodh, when we can see Sat, automatically the darkness disappears. And then what we see is what makes us nothing other than Brahman. Nothing other than Brahman. Tattva Bodh and Tattva Darshan. हो सकता है, अभी भी हो सकता है, अगर हम करना चाहें तो. Just like Ramana Maharishi held on to this question, who am I? Koham, koham. We also have to hold on to this question. Who am I? Koham, koham. Every breath should just ask this question. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? जवाब आएगा. कहाँ से? आपके भीतर से, अंदर से जवाब आएगा. कोहम, कोहम, कोहम. This is the beauty of this verse. In the later chapters, Sri Krishna is going to expand on this. But right now he has given us the principle. And later, as we progress in our spiritual sadhana, we can check whether we are reaching the state or not. Mostly what happens is people become rigid and fanatic. They think they are on the spiritual path, but they are not. The minute there is distinction, the minute there is dvait, the minute there is duality, we have moved far away from Sat. सत जानने वाला तो कोई गुरु नानक जैसा होता है, जो जाके सच्चा सौदा करके होता है. सच्चा सौदा. जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्ण, जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, वासुदेवाय, वासुदेवाय। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी, जय बोलो हनुमान की। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी, जय बोलो हनुमान की। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी, जय बोलो हनुमान की। जय बोलो हनुमान की। बोलो बजरंग बली की जय। जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्ण, जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान।